Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Beauty by K. Marie. I am Kat Delight Goddess, and I'm here because I want to talk to y'all. I was scrolling through my timeline and I saw this post, and it was a screenshot of a conversation between a loctician and his client about a hairstyle that he did on a young lady, school age, let's say maybe 10 years old. And she went to school with her freshly locked hair for picture day and was taunted and teased by one of her classmates. So much so that she just broke down, and had a breakdown that she was teased about her natural hair. It didn't look like theirs. It didn't conform. And I kind of had a call to action within myself as a leader in the hair industry and a loctician to come out and say something about that. I too experienced the exact same thing, not in my childhood, but in corporate America. And when I tell you, it's like a prick at your identity. Like, how dare you prick at my identity or what I chose to do with my hair? Your hair is your crown. Your hair is your glory. Your hair is you. And for anybody to invade or to discuss matters of your hair that has nothing to do with them, that's automatically like a violation. In my experience, when I was in corporate America, I decided to enter into the lock journey then. So I was very fresh in the beginning when I got my starter locks and I was in corporate. When I tell you they had a problem with that, they had an issue with how it looked. They had an issue with it's not what they wanted you to do. It's not how they envisioned you to be on their team. It was really disrespectful. So I made it a point to show that black hair, and I got pictures of this. I'll even include them in the end of this video, where I wore my hair corporate chic, where there were no issues, but because you was locked, it was something they didn't know, or they felt as though you was trying to embody a different vibe of culture, and they didn't embrace that. I experienced hardship. I did not get promoted. When it came to raises, I did not get what I felt I was due. Like, I was always antagonized. I always pricked that when it came to me and my hair. The days that I didn't have it done, like now, the days it's down, nobody knew me. When I pinned it up and looked decent, they halfway knew me. But when I put a wig on and I looked like what they wanted to look like, everybody would speak to me. And it was very hurtful. I did not give in. I chose to keep my locks, just as a signal of strength, just as a reminder of the adversity that we have to face when we just choose to embrace who we are. I mean, it was a whole problem, you all. I got stopped giving work. Nobody gave me work like they used to. In fact, I had no work for 2 months and 1 day because of their way of trying to get me to conform to what they wanted. It was a horrible experience. I used that time wisely. I used that time to construct the foundation, the logos, the core, the mission statements of where we are today. And I am here serving other people who have the same desire to wear their hair like mine. So I say to corporate America and to any individual who is trying to mold you into what they want you to do, bump you. This is all about me. This is not anything about what you want, how you gonna have it done. If you ain't paying to get my hair done, then you have nothing to say as far as I'm concerned. And as far as that young lady, I pray her mother goes up there and really addresses the issue of the culture there, and embracing it. Exposed more and more children are becoming more mixed, y'all. They gonna have a little bit of Afro kinky in them. Everybody's merging towards having interracial marriages and things and relationships at this time. So at one point, we all gonna have to get used to or get real familiar with kinky coily hair. And I think that it's something that we should not be undermining or questioning or even bothering to stick our hands and ask to touch. That's not what this is. Get involved in the culture. Accept the culture, because it ain't going nowhere. Y'all buy it and do it everywhere else. Trying to be like us, tanning like us, doing everything else. But when it come to us really being us with something you can't do, now it's a problem. Your cat on her corner today, and I got something to say. I'm tired of seeing our youth pick that. Going into life with trauma that was totally unnecessary. I'm fortunate enough to have used that pain and used that trauma that they did to me in corporate to embody and embrace an entire community. I welcome Locs at this establishment. I call it welcome to Lockland, if you ask me. Every piece of artwork in my establishment is black because that's what the culture is here. I'm embracing everything that's positive about who we are as black people. And I am not about to let any persons of another color infringe or change any of my agenda here. And that's just kind of a foreground of what I got going, why I continue to stay in the Loc community. There's not a lot of ambassadors. There's not even a lot on this part of town. And I think it's just something that as we are starting to accept and embrace natural hair and natural hair care, we need to embrace, and we need to proudly embrace it, proudly have a home, proudly have an establishment where you can walk in and feel comfortable. That's what Beauty by K. Marie is. We specialize in natural hair care. We specialize in locks, lock extensions, maintenance of all kinds. We even do weaves and any kind of protective styles here, even makeup artistry. It's truly a whole new black affair, baby, over here. And we welcome you to come in at Beauty by K. Marie. We at 20638 Torrance Avenue in Linwood, Illinois. If you have locks, if you have natural hair care, and you have no one to service you, look no further. I hope this video dives deep into your heart so that you understand who you're working with, the type of individual, and what I stand for, and how this place here flows. We welcome you. We welcome you. If we don't catch you by the end of this year, baby, catch you in 2022, baby. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And until next time, be fabulous, baby.